pre-cooked and all that. Oh, I see now what you mean. Well, personally, I'm too old-fashioned to believe in quick cooking or whatever you want to call it. I believe in home cooking. Take your time. That means fresh vegetables, a good piece of meat, even just soup, chicken soup. It always has been a healthy food for anybody, and I believe in it today. I don't care much about 1 minute cooking, and it's all right for people who work and haven't got much time and everything have to go in a hurry and all that. But the food, in my way of thinking, is losing the taste and the quality. Give me old-fashioned food, cooked slowly and conscientiously, and you get something out of it. It's good for your health.
They were conscientious and they wanted to do a good job, but now people kind of look best foot forward in terms of the job they did. Tell us about the difference between how people used to go about their work and how they do it today.
Well, as far as I can see today, comparing to way back in 1916, people were not so much out for money as it is today. Money is almost number one in every conversation at work, and it would be all right for people to make money and save a little bit for a rainy day. But when there is a change in life, in general, money is number one. There is no money. You have to have a handout. And this is something I cannot get in my head. Why people cannot see ahead when they do have a good time, make all the money they want, they are happy, but they don't think ahead. And when the bad time comes, there is nothing to look forward to. They have nothing to reach out for because they made the money and they spend the money. And that is true today. It is sad to see people so...
We're just waiting just for a second. That lady's just finished vacuuming right out there, and she's going to go down the other end of the hall, because that's where she's going to go anyway, and we'll just wait for her.
What did she want? Oh, a lady?
She's vacuuming, and if we recorded now, we'd pick up the vacuum, so we're waiting for her to finish, so we won't hear the vacuum.
Oh, she's vacuumed out there.
Okay, Martha, if you'll look to me and go ahead and tell us about that.
I'll wait for you to ask me questions.
Okay, I'm asking you again. Tell us about how people didn't have idle time. They didn't sit around and daydream.
Well, that's true. Way back in 1916, from there on up, people were very interesting in what they were doing. The work was very important to them. There were not so much entertainment. And we were, our time was taken up with work. Work is really and truly spelled with a capital W. Nothing but work. And we were happy. And it worked out beautiful because we didn't have time for all kinds of foolishness.
And so back then, it was a different way of taking care of pregnancy. Tell us about how they did it back then.
Well, again, people were more the doctor was not always on their mind, put it that way. They done the best you know how. And of course, when they felt a little bit out of the way, they had to go to the doctor. Sometimes it was good, sometimes it was too late. But not like you do today, where an expectant mother is continuously under doctor's care. I do not recall such a time. And that was prenatal. Postnatal of today, I agreed wholeheartedly, because in my time, a postnatal case, they were spoiled. We were private duty nurses on the case from the beginning to the end. We took the patient home and the baby. We stayed in the home nursing that mother like she was sure enough an invalid for 3-4 weeks. And then finally we were released. This is really a thing of the past now, and I wholeheartedly welcome that change.
That's excellent, Mark. Tell us a bit about what went into the clothing and how it was made and how people felt about their clothes.
Well, personally, I always look for the best in clothing. I adore good clothes. And way back, in the, say, between 20 and 30, the clothing was more on the woolen side, good wool and good cotton. And that was durable. And you could make beautiful clothing out of that material. Knitting and crocheting was very stylish in between 30 and 40. I myself knitted all my clothes. I wore only knitted clothes for quite a while. They were beautiful, and you never can wear them out. Easily to wash, easy to wear, but big job to make them. And I happen to know about knitting and crocheting and sewing and whatnot from home. We had that at school. It was compulsory. And that came very handy for me to have a good foundation in those kind of things. And I enjoyed making my clothes because I had a pretty good understanding and a good teaching at home about it. And that was very exciting because you can make beautiful clothes and crocheting and knitting. And it lasts forever. You cannot wear them out.
That's fine. That's real good.
We just read what we got and